Assalamu alaikum. This is Shauruk Mujumdar welcoming you all to the English news from BTV Chattogram. Let's begin with the headlines. Chief Advisor Professor Mohammad Yunus directs to implement recommendations of Health Reform Commission. BNP chairperson and former Prime Minister Begum Khaleda to return home after treatment abroad by special air ambulance of Qatari Emir on Tuesday morning. Hifazat Islam releases names and identities of 93 killed at Shapla Chattar in the capital by then fascist government on 5th of May of 2013. Cases filed against journalists during fascist regime to be withdrawn after investigation, says Information and Broadcasting Advisor Mohammad Mahfuz Alam. United States wants to see credible election after immediate reforms in Bangladesh, says City Mayor Dr. Shahdat Hussain. UN Security Council to hold closed consultations on situation between India and Pakistan after Islamabad's 6th emergency meeting on the issue. And Bangladesh A team defeats New Zealand A team in first one day of 3-match series by 7 wickets win at Sylhet International Cricket Stadium. Those were the headlines. Now moving on to the details. The Health Sector Reform Commission has recommended the inclusion of primary health care as a fundamental right and providing primary health services free of cost. The members of the commission, led by its chief, Professor A.K. Azad Khan, handed over the recommendations to Chief Advisor Professor Mohammad Yunus at the State Guest House, Jamuna today. Among its key proposals, the Commission recommended the formation of an independent health commission to oversee and regulate the country's healthcare system. It also called for the establishment of a separate public health service, reconstituting the existing health cadres. The Commission recommended establishing primary health centers in villages and cities and appointing primary care physicians. Later, the Commission chairman and members briefed the media at Foreign Services Academy. Chief Advisor's Press Secretary Shafiqul Alam was present during the briefing. Health Reform Commission Chief Professor A.K. Azad Khan said that the Commission has advised transforming health education institutions into autonomous entities.
আমরা প্রপোজ করেছি যে একটা বাংলাদেশ স্বাস্থ্য কমিশন যে ওভারসি করবে, আমাদের সাথে আলাপ করবে, আর একটা হলো স্বাস্থ্য সেবা বিভাগ, সেটা কিন্তু হবে ডিসেন্ট্রালাইজ জায়গায়, সেটা এক জায়গায় থাকবে না। দেশে অনেকগুলা প্রত্যেক ডিভিশনে একটা হতে পারে এবং সেই ডিভিশনের মধ্যেই তাদের চাকরি। এবং ঢাকা বাংলাদেশের মেইন দুটো শহর, বড় শহর ঢাকা এবং চট্টগ্রাম হবে।
The National Citizen Party (NCP) took out protest marches in various parts of the country, including the capital, protesting the attack on the vehicle of Hasnat Abdullah, the chief organizer of the southern region of NCP. A procession starting at Bangla Motor in the capital ended at the NCP central office, parading Shahbag on Sunday night. NCP leaders and activists participated in the protest march. The protesters strongly condemned the attack and demanded the immediate arrest and bringing to justice of those involved. The protesters also demanded that the Awami League be banned. After the protest, NCP Joint Member Secretary Mahin Sharkar demanded that the attackers of Hasnat Abdullah be brought to justice within 24 hours. Meanwhile, the police have arrested 70 persons in drives from the Gajipur area after the incident. The drive to arrest the attackers is going on. BNP chairperson and former Prime Minister Begum Khaleda will return home after treatment abroad on Tuesday morning. Earlier on Saturday evening, the BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir told the media that Khaleda Zia would return to Dhaka from London by a special air ambulance sent by the Qatari Emir. The former Prime Minister is being accompanied with her two daughters-in-law, Dr. Zubaida Rahman and Sharmila Rahman. Apart from these, Khaleda Zia's personal physician Aizat M. Zahid Hussain, her advisor Enamul Haq Chaudhuri, APS Masudur Rahman and two domestic helps, Fatima Begum and Rupa Haq, are also accompanying her. Today is 5th of May, Shapla Chattar Massacre Day. Many lives were lost in an attack by law enforcement forces on the orders of the then fascist government on a Hifazat-e-Islam rally at Shapla Chattar in the capital on the 5th of May of 2013. Meanwhile, Hifazat-e-Islam Bangladesh has released the names and identities of 93 of those killed at Shapla Chattar. Mufti Kifayatullah Azhari, in charge of Hifazat's Public Relations Department, gave this information yesterday. He said the list is a preliminary draft and the number may increase after verification. After the incident that caused a stir at home and abroad, Hifazat-e-Islam claimed that hundreds of their leaders and activists had been killed. Hifazat-e-Islam started a sit-in program at Shapla Chattar in the capital on the 5th of May 2013, raising 13 demands against the bloggers, including defamation of Islam and opposing women's policies. Thousands of Qawmi scholars, students and ordinary Muslims participated in it. After dark that night, law enforcement forces conducted a drive and removed them. Huge number of bullets, sound grenades and tear gas shells were fired in the drive. Hifazat-e-Islam claimed that a number of people were killed that day. Information and Broadcasting Advisor Mohammad Mahfuz Alam said the politicization of the media during the past fascist regime was the main reason behind the deprivation of journalists. He said the cases filed against journalists during the fascist regime would be withdrawn after investigation. Mahfuz Alam said this today while speaking at a seminar titled Journalist Killings and Persecution During Fascist Regime, organized on the occasion of World Press Freedom Day at the DFP Auditorium in the capital. Bangladesh Journalists Welfare Trust Managing Director Muhammad Abdullah chaired the seminar. Information and Broadcasting Secretary Mahabuba Farzana, veteran journalist and Daily Jaijaideen editor Shafiq Rahman, Amar Desh editor Dr. Mahmudur Rahman, Media Reform Commission Chairman Kamal Ahmed, editors from various persecuted media outlets, family members of journalists martyred in the past 15 years and senior officials from the Information and Broadcasting Ministry were present in the seminar. It is mention-worthy that a total of 61 journalists were martyred in the country during the fascist regime. City Mayor Dr. Shahdat Hussain said United States wants to see credible election after immediate reforms in Bangladesh. He said this after U.S. Church DFS Tracy Ann Jacobson paid a courtesy call on him at City Corporation office in Tiger Pass today. The mayor sought the United States support in solving various problems, including waterlogging in Chattogram. At the meeting, the mayor outlined the ongoing activities for the development of Chattogram. In the meeting, U.S. Church DFS emphasized on bringing about balance in trade between Bangladesh and the United States. Chief Executive Officer of Chattogram City Corporation, Sheikh Muhammad Tawhidul Islam, Economic Officer of U.S. Embassy in Bangladesh, Dr. Richard Ramussen, and senior officials, among others, were present. Earlier, U.S. Church DFS visited the Commonwealth War Cemetery at Batsha Mia Road in the city. Now, international news. The UN Security Council will hold closed consultations Monday on the situation between India and Pakistan after Islamabad sought an emergency meeting on the issue. Pakistan currently sits as a non-permanent member of the powerful 15-nation Security Council, which is being presided over by Greece for the month. Islamabad requested closed consultation on the tensions between the two countries, and the Greek presidency has scheduled the meeting for May 5th in the afternoon. Apart from the 5 veto-wielding permanent members, China, France, Russia, UK and the US, the 10 non-permanent members in the Council are Algeria, Denmark, Greece, Guyana, Pakistan, Panama, South Korea, Sierra Leone, Slovenia and Somalia. Israeli forces killed at least 19 people in early morning attacks, Gaza's civil defense said, after killing 24 Palestinians across Gaza on Sunday. Meanwhile, a group of UN and non-government organizations working together to coordinate humanitarian assistance to Gaza has rejected Israel's plan to sidestep humanitarian groups in developing aid. Israel has blocked all food deliveries in Gaza for 9 weeks. The Houthis said they would continue to target Israel's Ben Gurion airport in response to Israel expanding its aggressive war on Gaza. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said Israel would respond to both the Houthis and Iran. The Israeli military has begun calling up tens of thousands of reservists to intensify and expand its operation in Gaza. The Israel Defense Forces IDF said it was increasing the pressure with the aim of returning hostages held in Gaza and defeating Hamas militants. Meanwhile, according to Vatican News, one of Pope Francis's Pope mobiles is being transformed into a mobile health clinic for children in Gaza, fulfilling one of the late Pope's final wishes. Israel's war on Gaza has killed at least 52,535 Palestinians and wounded 118,491, according to Gaza's health ministry. The government media office updated the death toll to more than 61,700, saying thousands of people missing under the rubble are presumed dead. United States President Donald Trump has announced plans to impose a 100% tariff on foreign films, claiming that Hollywood is undergoing a very fast death due to overseas competition. In his social media post on Sunday, Trump said he had directed the U.S. Department of Commerce and the U.S. Trade Representative to immediately begin the process of imposing the tariff on any and all films produced in foreign lands. Trump did not elaborate on how such a tariff would work in practical terms, including whether it would be applied to Hollywood features that involve shooting and production across multiple countries. Trump's announcement follows his appointment in January of actors Sylvester Stallone, Mel Gibson and Jon Voight as special ambassadors tasked with bringing back business that Hollywood has lost to other countries.